Hello Shopee fam, and welcome to our first ever Shopee blog episode. My name's Eric, and today we'll be unboxing the OnePlus 7 Pro smartphone, one of the newest smartphones in the market today. So the OnePlus 7 Pro was actually released earlier this year in May 2019 and is designed to compete with competitors such as the iPhone XS family and the Samsung Galaxy S10. It comes with an ultra-fast HD camera, a super fast interface, and it's super lightweight as well. We're gonna get into the features, but before that, let's go ahead and actually unbox this thing. What's really cool about unboxing videos is we get to talk about the box. So the box is really nice and clean. Super elegant and super modern. Actually, on the box, there's a note from the OnePlus community, which is a group of people who use the OnePlus Pro phones that partake in not only photography, but are also power users of units like this. They say, explore the endless possibilities of tech with a community of enthusiastic, creative, and ambitious people from across the globe. Moving to the back of the box, we get to see the actual specs of the phone. And today we'll be unboxing a mirror gray unit with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of ROM. That is a pretty impressive spec list just looking at the back of the box. So let's go ahead and get started. So right away we have the instruction manuals and the safety manuals, as well as a really cool invitation letter. We have some other accessories underneath the phone itself. We'll just take this, we'll set that aside for now. We have the charger, we have the charging cable, and let's open up this little envelope right over here. What's really cool is it comes with this clear case that you can throw onto your phone and start using it right away. Inside of that, we have, as I mentioned, that welcome booklet. And what's a really nice touch with the OnePlus 7 Pro is that it comes with a SIM pin. So that way you don't have to use an earring or a paper clip or a needle to go ahead and open up your SIM tray. I think inside of here, we also have some other stuff. Ooh, some stickers. Super nice, so you can stick that on your laptop as well. So before we actually power on the phone and get to talking about all of the cool features that it has, I just really wanted to highlight quickly the charger that comes with the phone. So it looks like your typical charger, and originally, or at first glance, you might be annoyed that it's a little bigger than other chargers in the market that you have from competitors. But what's really cool about it is it's actually a fast charger, which is one of the fastest in the market. Paired with its signature red OnePlus USB-C type cord, you can charge your phone faster than any one of the other competitors with this USB-C charging. All right, so let's get started and actually take a look at the OnePlus Pro 7 unit itself. So here it is, and everybody's been waiting for it. Take that, just toss that over to the side. So before I go ahead and power on this phone, I want to take a moment just to admire how beautiful that mirror gray finish is. I'm not sure if you guys can see this in the camera, but it's like a gunmetal finish with a polish to it. And of course, as it says in the name, it is mirror gray. Moving on to the bottom of the phone, we have this USB-C type port that I just mentioned that works with the charger that's included. And we also have stereo speakers. On top of that, we have the SIM tray, and I'm actually gonna open up the SIM tray and show you guys a really cool feature with the OnePlus 7. So we'll just use the provided SIM tray key, which by the way has a nice little hole on it so you can keep it in your keychain. And it's as simple as 1, 2, pop. What's really awesome about this SIM tray is that it can accommodate 2 SIM cards, so one in the front and one in the back. And if you have 2 cell phone numbers across 2 different carriers, it's super convenient and you no longer have to carry a second phone. Moving on to the top of the phone, we have this really cool, mysterious mechanism here, which we'll talk about later. That's actually the camera, and as I mentioned, we'll get into that. But I wanted to show you guys the front of the phone. It's a large and full wide display with absolutely no distractions due to that trick camera mechanism I mentioned just a few moments ago. And it's also made of Gorilla Glass 5, It has intense shock resistance and the latest advancement in glass technology. So moving back to the back of the phone, it has a 3-lens camera. Whereas many competitors in the market only have 2, you get that extra lens specifically for wide angle and zoom shots. Aside from the triple lens back camera, there's that front camera that I mentioned earlier that we're actually going to test right now. So while we wait for the phone to boot up, let's actually talk about some of the other features of the phone. It has fingerprint lock access, which is surprisingly a new feature to this phone. If mirror gray is not what you're looking for in a phone color and you'd like something a little more bright and a little more vibrant, it actually comes in 2 additional color variants. The first being nebula blue and the second being almond. So now that the phone's on, let's go ahead and take a look at that amazing camera mode that I mentioned earlier. So as you can tell by the interface, it's super smooth and super quick. You can get through the apps very, very quickly and quite easily as well. But I really wanted to highlight the camera here. Again, that 3-lens camera. So I'll get my trusty, dusty tumbler and let's actually take a couple shots with it. So the first one I want to show you guys is the normal standard lens. I'll take a shot of that. Next up, we have the ultra wide angle lens. And last but not least, we have the telephoto lens. So I just wanted to show you guys the shots that we just took. The first one being from the main lens. The second one, if we swipe again, is that ultra wide lens. And the third one from our telephoto lens. Just to give you guys some specs on that rear facing camera, it has a 48 megapixel sensor for taking photos, a dual tone flash that makes night photos look absolutely amazing, and a panorama mode for beautiful landscapes when you're out in the wild taking some nature photos. But let's talk about that front-facing camera that I talked about before. With one tap, we can actually get the camera to appear. So let's do that one more time. The motor is absolutely silent, makes no noise whatsoever, and it pops up once you toggle the selfie mode. The front-facing camera actually has a 16 megapixel sensor with automatic HDR to make your photos clear. Last but not least, everyone, this phone runs on Oxygen OS and also has the Android updates that are only available for OnePlus Pro users. And there you have it, Shopee fam. If you're looking for a phone that's sleek and fits into your busy lifestyle, the OnePlus 7 Pro is exactly what you need in your life. Don't forget, this OnePlus 7 Pro will be available on the OnePlus official store on Shopee during the Shopee Electronics Week, going from July 25th through July 27th. And you can use the promo code ELSALE10, that's ELSALE10, for an additional 10% off your electronics order. Once again, this is the OnePlus 7 Pro, where you never settle for less. I am Eric, and thank you once again, Shopee fam, for viewing our first ever Shopee blog episode. Thank you, and take care.